Tyler and Elliot's birthdays are coming up. Can hardly believe Tyler's going to be 22 and Elliot's going to be 20. We're finally done parenting teenagers. I never thought we'd see the day. You know, now that they're not little boys anymore and they're pretty much young men, think we should tell them a few family secrets?
You mean that we were married to somebody else before each other?
No.
You mean that John Broder's the real father?
No, not that one either.
You mean we meet when they're not around?
No, I don't think we should tell them that one either.
Well, what secret did you have in mind?
Follow me into the kitchen. Be the voice.
So what is this family secret?
Well, I'm going to reveal how to make salad dressing in the magic bullet. First things first. Wait. Always pour a drink before you make any food. My mom used to tell me, Judy likes to cook with wine, and sometimes she even puts it in the food. So the first step is putting garlic in, and you don't want it to be too garlicky because you don't want your breath to smell bad the rest of the night. So to clean a piece of garlic, you just pull it off the clove and cut it and put it in the bottom of the carafe because it's just going to sit there like that, and then it's going to infuse the dressing with the garlic flavor without giving it an overwhelming garlic taste. So cut up, I don't know, I like to do maybe 4 or 5 cloves. So you just smack it like that with your knife, peel the paper off the outside, and put it in. So the next thing we're going to do is start with the actual dressing. So pretty much what you want to do is have 1 part tangy to 2 parts oil. So for the tangy for our dressing, we like to use red wine vinegar. So you put that into your measure, into your bullet. If you'd feel more comfortable measuring, measure about 1/3 of a cup vinegar and some lemon juice, and then 2/3 of a cup oil, if you want to measure. So I like to make my tangy out of 2 things, red wine vinegar and lemon juice. Go a little lighter on the lemon juice than the vinegar because it's just a little bit to add some zing. The red wine vinegar is most of your tangy right there. The next thing you're going to want to add is some Dijon mustard, and that's the emulsifier that holds the vinegar and the oil together. I just put a squirt in. Like that. So maybe a tablespoon. It's just enough so when you blend it together, it kind of adheres everything. For flavor, salt, pepper, and oregano. Very simple. So I just use the palm version, which is probably equivalent to a teaspoon. Plop it in. Elliot, you're going to want less pepper because you're not a pepper fan. Same thing with the salt, just the palm size version. Plop it in. And the dry oregano. Palm size version, a little bit more of that. Okay, plop it in. This is the classic Italian version of the dressing with a little French twist with the Grey Poupon or the Dijon.
What's next?
Sorry. So depending on the kind of friends you're having over, if you're having unspecial friends, canola oil is fine. If you're having special friends, go with the EVOO. It gives it a little bit more flavor. And like I said, you want to do about 2/3 oil to 1/3 vinegar and a splash of lemon. If you want to make a light version of the dressing, just add a little bit of water and it's officially light. Last thing, you get to use your new birthday prize from Dad and me. You put your blender bottom on and you blend it. Just enough to get it mixed up. And then you add it to your carafe, which is also part of your birthday surprise. And there it is. And this dressing does not need to be refrigerated. It can set out. It's better at room temperature because if you put it in the refrigerator, the olive oil gets hard and then you've got a thick chunk of oil at the bottom. And that's it. That's the dressing. So my favorite salad is sort of a classic Italian salad. Iceberg lettuce, which I like to cut up chunky, so it's got more volume to it and it doesn't get so limp. Cut your iceberg nice and chunky. Keep it really cold because it also, if it gets room temperature, then it also gets limp. I like to add cucumbers. Don't buy those expensive English ones that are wrapped in plastic because they don't taste very good and they have a weird flavor to them. So I like to cut up cucumbers, add black olives, pepperoncinis, and make sure you take the seeds out of these because it will make the salad too hot, and feta. And that's my favorite combination of salad. Another salad that's good, especially in the winter, is more darker greens. You can get spinach, you can get the spring mix, arugula, but just get the darker lettuce, and it's really good with like dried cranberries. You can get some little bits of apple, some sort of fruit in it. That's a good fall or winter salad. And nuts is a good combination. Now these are roasted nuts, so we don't need to roast them again. But if you buy raw almonds, you got to put them in the toaster oven and just cook them a little bit. Otherwise they're kind of not crunchy. And the other thing is, when you're making a winter salad and using darker greens, get balsamic because it's a heavier vinegar, it's darker. You don't want to use dark balsamic on your light lettuce because it'll make the lettuce turn brown, but you can use it on darker lettuce. So it's a little sweeter and heavier and it's good for these winter salads. So that's it. That's the secret of the family dressing and this family salad. Bon appetit. Darren, can you think of anything else you want to add?
You mean more family secrets?
Sure.
You mean that they're adopted?
No, not that one.
Did they have a sister?
No, not that one either.
All right, well, if I think of anything else, I'll let you know.
All right. Bye.
Bye.